Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Siyasat English News. I am Ayman Omar.
Taraweeh prayers at Makkah Masjid to continue. The special Taraweeh prayers in Ramadan, which would have ideally been stopped due to the night curfew from 9 pm to 5 am, will now continue as the government and police department have allowed the namaz to continue till 10 pm. The decision was taken after the authorities received representations from different quarters for a concession of half an hour to 1 hour. According to reliable sources, the police relaxed curfew time from 9 to 10 pm to allow the Taraweeh prayers in the mosque. But no instructions have been issued in this regard. The police have decided to extend this unofficial relaxation in the curfew timings to enable local residents to conclude their prayers by 10 pm. It is up to the mosque committees to amend the Isha Namaz timing to conclude the Taraweeh by 10 pm. Zaid Ali Khan, editor of Siyasat Urdu Daily, in a statement appealed to the youths to stay safe by showing discipline in the holy month of Ramadan. COVID-19 pandemic is causing havoc across the world and the situation in our country is more critical, he said. Khan said that the second wave of COVID-19 is more dangerous than the first one and a fear of psychosis is prevailing in the country since the last 44 days. Khan referred to recently imposed night curfew from 9 pm to 5 am in the Telangana state to fight the pandemic and said people should discipline and live cautiously. At an average, 2.5 lakh people are contracting COVID-19 daily and about 2,000 are losing their lives, the statement said. About the holy month of Ramadan, Khan said, "We show extraordinary discipline in this holy month in fasting and offering prayers. We try our best to render help to the poor, destitute and needy. But due to COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be cautious and try to avoid crowded places." In view of the rise of COVID-19 cases, the Telangana government has decided to cancel the SSC exams. Now the SSC board has to award grades to the students. It is likely that the students will be given grades based on FA1 assessment. Those students who didn't appear for the assessment but had registered themselves for it are likely to get at least minimum passing marks in all the subjects. The Director of Government Examinations, Satyanarayana Reddy, said, "It seems the board has no other option but to allot grades based on FA1 assessment." He added that almost 90% of the students wrote FA1 exams, which was conducted in March 2021. The director said even the attendance of the students cannot be taken as a criterion, as the schools were open for only 1 to 2 months. The SSC board will submit its proposal to the government by 26th of April, an official said. An oxygen tanker leaked while tankers were being filled at the Dr. Zakir Hussain Hospital in Maharashtra's Nashik district on Wednesday. The officials were present at the spot and an operation to contain the leak is underway. Several states are facing a shortage of medical oxygen, especially Maharashtra being a coronavirus-hit state. Meanwhile, 58,924 new COVID-19 cases were reported in Maharashtra in the last 24 hours, according to the state health ministry. The United Arab Emirates has extended the term of $2 billion interest-free loan to Pakistan made in January 2019. As Islamabad's economy continues to struggle with sluggish growth amid the coronavirus pandemic. Pakistan Foreign Office made the announcement on Tuesday, a day after a meeting between Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his UAE counterpart Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Dawn paper reported. Qureshi and his UAE counterpart held detailed discussions on Monday evening after the delegation-level talks during the foreign minister's 3-day visit to the Gulf state. The loan was made in 2019 to help Pakistan avert a potential balance of payments crisis. A first round of direct talks between regional rivals Saudi Arabia and Iran signaled a possible de-escalation following years of animosity that often spilled into neighboring countries and at least one still raging war. But few expect quick results. The talks hosted by Iraq earlier this month were confirmed Tuesday to the Associated Press by an Iraqi and a Western official in Baghdad. They came as the Biden administration paves the way for reopening diplomatic channels in the region. Saudi Arabia is recalibrating its regional position after losing an unflinching supporter in President Joe Biden's predecessor, Donald Trump. Iran, meanwhile, has calculated that a gradual detente with Riyadh, a long-time US ally, will work in its favor during renewed nuclear talks with Washington and world powers. COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin, made by Bharat Biotech, neutralizes multiple variants of SARS-CoV-2 and effectively neutralizes the double mutant strain as well, the Indian Council of Medical Research said on Wednesday. The ICMR also informed that the Indian vaccine effectively neutralizes the double mutant strain as well, which is being reported in many parts of the country. The development comes amid the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic being witnessed across the country. As per the Union Health Ministry, India on Wednesday crossed a landmark with more than 13 crore people administered with doses of COVID-19 vaccines. Sunrisers Hyderabad finally got off the mark with a win on Wednesday as they beat Punjab Kings in a low-scoring match of the Indian Premier League at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium. Chasing the lowest target of this year's IPL, Sunrisers openers Johnny Bairstow and David Warner laid a solid platform with a 73-run partnership, after which Kane Williamson joined the action and guided the team to victory in the 19th over with the unbroken second-wicket partnership worth 48 runs. Bairstow ended up as the top scorer with 63 not out, while Warner made 37 of as many balls. Williamson, playing his first match of the season, remained unbeaten on 16. Bollywood superstar Salman Khan's most awaited Bollywood film, Radhe, Your Most Wanted Bhai, is all set to release on 13th of May 2021 on the occasion of Eid, but in hybrid mode. Directed by Prabhu Deva, the film will see a multi-format release and a worldwide theatrical release. Hybrid mode of release means the film will release on both the theaters and digital world on the same day, a strategy similar to Hollywood studios. The main aim of Salman behind opting this mode is to spread awareness among filmmakers of Bollywood to opt for the same strategy in the days to come, with a constant spike in COVID cases across the country. The city witnessed a record in the issuance of Aadhaar cards, which are more than the actual population. The increase in the issuance of the Aadhaar card is due to the registration of migrant workers and students from other states. According to the figures of Aadhaar Card Authority, 1.21 crore Aadhaar cards were issued in Hyderabad to occupy first place. Delhi and Mumbai are second and third in terms of Aadhaar card issuance. Most of them who obtain Aadhaar cards are from Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and other northeast states who are either migrant workers or staying in the city for education or employment purpose. The students who are staying in the city for many years have also registered themselves for Aadhaar card. Banking and other activities are important proof for obtaining Aadhaar card. The current population of the city is 1.10 crore. Thank you viewers, that's it for today.